Okay, good afternoon, boys and girls. So, you just watched the entire story now. Now you know what happens in the end of the story, so you should be thinking about the lessons that the characters are learning in the story. Now, for this next part, what you're going to be doing is, well, first let's start off by reading the learning target. Go ahead and read it to yourself as I read it out loud. Ready, and go. I can retell and write what is happening in the first part of the story. Remember that at any time, if you need to stop to just write, you can hit the pause button. And I want you to remember the conjunctions that we have been working with. First one is because, and the second one is when. So don't forget to hit that pause button whenever you need it. Let's go ahead and move on to what you're going to be doing today. So today you're going to practice retelling the story using some verb cards that I have here for you on this next slide. So if you look to the right, I'm going to move myself out of the way. If you look right over there, you should see the verb cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 right there for you. Go ahead and take some time to read them out loud to yourself. Go ahead and hit pause right now and read all of the cards. Go. Okay, now that you are back, you must be done reading all of the cards. You're going to look at the pictures that you have here, and you have these same ones on your paper. So you're going to have this paper with you right now. You can do this in crayon, so you can continue to color code just like we did with our sentences. Remember, you're going to need the colors black for all of the nouns and characters. You're going to need red for the action words, and you're going to need brown for the conjunctions like because and when. So when you are doing this part right now, make sure you have all of these materials like this, your crayons, and today you are actually going to be working with one partner, so make sure that you have one partner to work with. If you don't have that right now, go ahead and press pause. If you do have that, you can go ahead and get started to the next part of the video. So if you are still watching right now, that means that you're ready, you have all your materials, and you are ready to continue. So I'm going to move myself right up here. And I have a card right there below me. That's number 1. That one's number 2. The one right there is number 3. And the one down there is number 4. So let's look at this first one. This is the first part of the story. Again, if you don't remember what happened in the story, you always have it open. You have it available, rather. And you can re-listen to this part of the story. So we're going to be retelling using the cards that are right here. And also using the conjunctions that you already know. So the first one is, I'm going to practice the first one. So I see Mosquito here, and he's buzzing around. I'm thinking back to what happened in the first part of the story. And I remember that Mosquito was the main character. Before you start to write, I want to just give you a quick reminder. If you look up here to the top, remember the verbs will be in red, and conjunctions will be in brown. I'm going to go ahead and have you write the first one and tell what happened in the first part using one of these conjunctions. So go ahead and pause and tell it to your partner. Okay, and if you are back now, that means that you already paused and you already told your partner what was happening in this first part. If you have not done that, this is what you could have had. You could have had something like this. One morning, Iguana was annoyed because Mosquito told him a silly story. I think this one, I'm wondering where that one would fit best. Let's see here. I think that was right at the beginning of the story, so I think I'm going to put that there. Because I see that Iguana has sticks in his ears over here, okay? So I'm going to leave that one. One morning, Iguana was annoyed. There's my verb. Because Mosquito told him a silly story. So I'm going to look here. Yeah, I do have my verb, told a silly story. And Iguana was annoyed. Alright, I think I got everything. So now you're going to use this next card to do your second one. You're going to use card number 3, and you have 3 options here, which is great. this card to do your third one, and then this one to do your fourth one. So you're going to be retelling. That means you're using your voice and you're saying it out loud. Remember that I'm walking around with my phone to give you your grade, and you'll see it over there on the Apple TV. And once you're done retelling, then you are taking your paper and you're writing it here. And today you're only going to do numbers 1 through 4. When you're done with numbers 1 through 4, go ahead and push pause and then turn in your work to me. Thank you.